I would like you to listen to this story that I'm going to share with you now. And please tell me, with your right sense of judgment, or if you have security intelligence, where do you think you are going to pinpoint your suspicion on? Who do you think that is involved in this story that I'm going to share with you now, of what actually happened few days ago in Anambra State? Who do you think that you are going to suspect that will be your highest prime suspect, your top suspect around this matter? And what do you think should be your best of advice to people who might find themselves in similar situation, or who may find themselves in similar situation in the future? Because I would like you, after watching this video, to learn a great lesson from this video. I also be providing my own kind of sense of judgment as well as advice, especially to parents. Most especially men like me who have wife and then kids, toddler, that are not old enough to take care of themselves or to defend themselves in case of any attack or eventuality, if you should leave them alone at home. Okay, listen to the story. Maybe you have not come across this story, the full detail of what really transpired in this matter. Or maybe you heard it partially, you didn't get the full gist, or you just saw the headline of the information of the news. This is about a family of 5. That is mother, father, and 3 kids, 2 young girls, and then the last born, which is a boy. That the mother and the father were not at home; they were left alone at home, and only for the mother to return back, and then discover that these children were missing. And to cut that story short, at the end of the day, these kids were unfortunately discovered in the deep freezer, stuck in the deep freezer. They were pied already. I hope you will understand the meaning of pie as a slang because of Facebook. They were pied and stuck inside the deep freezer, well covered. The woman was questioned and interrogated by the agency or department responsible for all these kind of, home vices or social domestic vices. And she's been able to narrate the full story of what happened. According to her, she and her husband are not staying together. They were separated by the nature of their job. The husband is working with a hospital, a government hospital in Edo State, while the wife also is a nurse. Both of them are nurses. The wife also is a nurse, working in the hospital, thinking now that Azikiwe teaching hospital, according to her. But also a nurse tutor in the school. So that blessed day, she went for exams. I think she went to conduct exams for her students at Ihiala, precisely, that's Anambra State. So, and as usual, when going out, because only her stays in the house with the kids, since the husband is far away in Edo State. So while she goes out, she leaves the prepared food and keep for the kids. They know when to eat their food, they know the timing. So that was what happened that same day. So she left the kids and went for the exams at her school. And then only for her to return and discover the house was wide open. The net at the window opened, and but the kids were not there. But a very disturbing thing was that she discovered that their slippers or their shoes were still in the house. So that, assuming that they left for the church where they used to go for one thing or the other, they could have worn their shoes. But that was not what happened. They didn't go with their shoes. So the woman was disturbed and began to move around to ask questions and so on. But another part of the story is, according to the woman, that before she returned home, a neighbor in the house, according to her, they have 2 neighbors, a neighbor in the house who was supposed to be a graduating medical doctor, was to celebrate his graduation ceremony that day, after maybe his final exams also. So that the guy called her on the phone while she was aware. The man called her, or the guy called her on the phone, trying to find out where she was, and then sharing with her that he has graduated, and according to him that he's home now, he's in the house, but only found the 3 kids without seeing her. Where is she? Is she around now, so that he can, she and the children can celebrate with him for the graduation? So the guy, according to the guy came with ice cream and cake to offer them. So she wanted to confirm from her if she can allow the kids to take the ice cream, to avoid the ice cream defrosing, so that when she returns, they can eat the cake together. So, and then the woman permitted the guy to give the kids the ice cream, and then when she returns, they can eat the cake together in celebration. So, and that was according to her story. how the guy became part of the issue. So then when she came back, and then they were looking for the children everywhere, searching everywhere, even went to the church to contact the Reverend Father and all that. To cut the story short, at the end of the day, she and the Reverend Father returned back to the house. By the help of the neighbors and so on, they discovered that these kids were buried and stopped inside the deep freezer in the house. Now, the husband was questioned, and then he narrated his own part of the ordeal. And then, according to him also, that they had problem with people before, quarrel with people before. But that had been too long, more than a year plus, more than a year and a half. So he's not suspecting that any such could come from that angle. Now the matter is this. Listening to this story now, I want you to use your good sense of judgment or security intelligence if you have one. Where do you think that your attention or attention of those involved in this matter, Anambra State government or security agencies who are on this matter now already? This is a very fresh incident that happened just a few days ago in Anambra State. Where do you think that they should be torchlighting their search more? Because the investigation is on now. Investigation is ongoing now. On which direction do you think should be of more profound assistance to unravel what really happened to these kids? Because the world we are in is a wicked world. My advice here is that men should learn from this. It's true that things are hard. The economy is very bad. It's very hard. It's difficult for men to carry the responsibility of the house alone, all alone, in terms of providing for the family and all that. But you see, it will not be that very suitable also. That's why the man is running helter-skelter, running far away, looking for how to provide for the family, all to the point of not staying with the family. Not like some of us, or most of us, who by one thing or the other, one hustle or the other, we are separated from our family. Okay, you stay that far away, and then your wife too will become that busy, going outside the house to go hustle. It is not safe, especially for kids of this age. The first child or the first daughter, according to the story, she's just 10 years old. Then you can imagine the rest that are under her age. So it's not safe at all. These were still kids that I don't see to be suitable or to be in a good position to stay alone in the house, to be left alone in the house. The world is a wicked place, and it's a girl child. Who knows what could have happened? Who knows if there was attempted rape? And then who knows, by resistance, the girl would die in the process. And maybe to cover up the sin or to cover up the atrocity, because the other two kids, might be able to reveal what happened or identity of who tried to, do something with the girl. Who knows if maybe who did this tried to also, in covering the shit or in covering what happened, or what must have transpired, ensure that he do away with all of them to make sure he sealed the secret. So my eyes, by my own sense of judgment, is on the neighbors in the house, the doctor. I'm not the police, but I'm just giving clue. I don't know about you. That's why you have to also drop something at the comment section and please share this video. Let it go viral. We need help of people who have more good, profound sense of judgment on security intelligence to assist the police on this investigation. Drop your idea in the comments section and please share this video. Let this video go viral. Men, this, but to me, I would prefer that we carry this burden, especially at that moment, or at a particular moment where your wife have just tender kids to take care of at home. And the women also, I know that you love your career so much. You want to do something for yourself. You don't want to be idle at home. But this should also be a great lesson. No matter the distance of where you want to go to. Because sometimes it's about just to go rush to somewhere to go and pick something. I've had this similar experience in Gambia when I was in Gambia. A woman left home and locked the room with the kids inside. Just to rush to the market to go and pick something. Not a distance journey, just a short place. A short distance to go and pick something from the market. But because she locked the door from outside, one of the kids woke up and they went to the kitchen. Only God knew what she was doing with the gas cylinder. And the next thing was explosion, fire. People from outside wanted to help. People were seeing smoke from outside. But no way to help because the mother locked the kids inside. The kids were struggling. They go to the door. They were hitting the door. But no key inside to open the door. That was how they struggled till they died. The woman later returned. But it was late already. Opened the door only to see the lifeless bodies of the kids. So this will be a great lesson to the other person. Don't leave kids alone at home. Don't leave kids for no reason or no account or whatever you are looking for, you're hustling for in this life. Except you're not ready to have kids yet. That money is more important to you than those precious gifts from God. For no account must you abandon kids at home for no reason? Don't even think about it. Don't even claim that they are smart. They have become smart. They develop so quick. They are already smart to stay home alone. Watch the wicked place. Learn from this. Share this.